You're 35,000 feet in the air, surrounded by clouds and the hum of the engines. Everything seems normal until it isn't. A passenger suddenly collapses in their seat. What happens next? How do airlines handle medical emergencies when the nearest hospital is hours away? Let's take a closer look. When a medical emergency occurs, the first responders are always the flight attendants. These crew members are trained to act quickly and efficiently in high-pressure situations. Their training includes first aid, CPR, and the use of onboard medical equipment like automated external defibrillators or AEDs and oxygen tanks. Training isn't just a one-time event. Flight attendants undergo recurrent training sessions every year to ensure they're up to date with the latest protocols. The goal is to stabilize the passenger and assess the severity of the situation. In most cases, the crew will ask if there are any medical professionals on the flight. Statistically, around 1 in 600 passengers is a physician, which means there's a good chance a doctor will be on board to assist. To contribute to an ongoing debate, do you think a trained doctor should be on board on behalf of the airline on medium and long-haul flights to cater to any emergency mid-air? Let me know in the comments below. It was a long-haul flight from New York to London when a man a few rows ahead suddenly collapsed. The flight attendant sprang into action, asking if there was a doctor on board. Luckily, there was. The doctor worked with the crew to administer CPR and they used an AED to restart the passenger's heart. It was terrifying, but the crew handled it so professionally. Stories like this one highlight how crucial crew training is and how it can mean the difference between life and death. While the cabin crew manages the situation inside the plane, the pilots are coordinating efforts from the cockpit. The captain's first step is to assess the situation's severity and make critical decisions such as whether to divert the flight to the nearest airport. If a diversion is necessary, the pilot contacts ATC to request an emergency landing. The air traffic control then coordinates with ground services to ensure that medical teams are ready and waiting when the plane touches down. Time is of the essence and every second counts. Pilots are trained to weigh multiple factors such as the passenger's condition, the availability of medical facilities at alternate airports, and the safety of all passengers on board. But providing medical care at 35,000 feet comes with its own set of challenges. The cabin environment is far from ideal. Space is limited. Turbulence can make it difficult to administer care, and the air pressure is lower, which can exacerbate certain medical conditions. On top of that, the onboard medical kit, while comprehensive, is no substitute for a hospital's resources. It typically includes basic medications, bandages, and diagnostic tools, but it's designed for stabilization, not full treatment. In one case, a doctor on a flight from Chicago to Tokyo had to perform an emergency tracheotomy using just a ballpoint pen and a straw. Such extreme measures are rare but underscore the unpredictability of in-flight medical emergencies. Once the plane lands, the priority is to get the passenger to a medical facility as quickly as possible. Ground crews are alerted ahead of time and coordinate with local hospitals to ensure a seamless transfer. The affected passenger is usually the first to disembark, where they are met by medical personnel. Meanwhile, the airline conducts a thorough review of the incident, including crew performance and passenger outcomes to identify any areas for improvement. Medical emergencies in flight are rare, but when they do happen, airlines have a well-coordinated response plan in place. From the cabin crew to the cockpit, everyone plays a crucial role in ensuring the safety and well-being of passengers. The challenges are immense, but the dedication and training of airline staff make it possible to handle even the most critical situations at 35,000 feet, including the birth of a baby. Have you ever experienced a medical emergency during a flight? Share your story in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights into the world of aviation. See you in the next one.